Today we're talking about that state of play that just finished because I live streamed it and chat was not happy.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
This is why I tell y'all boys to keep y'all expectations in check. You know what I'm saying?
It is PS5 Pro enhanced, and the thing about PS5 Pro is they're going to use the PSSR upscaler. The base PS5 is going to use FSR 1, so be warned.
You have been warned.
They said all footage is captured off the PS5 as well.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
Fuck the PC.
One of the top comments I saw is the guy said, I'm so glad I watched this state of play because I finally want to buy a PC.
And that's from the China Hero Project. All China Hero Project published games will be PC and PS5 day and date because they don't own the property or the studio. They're just publishing.
Oh, man. Monster Hunter Wilds. There we go. We already know about this already.
Take-Two made it sound like Borderlands was coming after GTA 6. So is GTA 6 like just slightly got confirmed for like what, early September, late August or something?
When you're a clown, nobody takes you seriously.
I don't think it was all bad. I think there were 2 or 3 games of the 20 they showed that do look fantastic.
I have a big forehead and I look like Jimmy Neutron.
It's funny because it's true. Shinobi brings me back to the PS2 days.
Why was Ghost of Yote not here? But
Say you're not feeling it.
Five Nights at Freddy's 13. Midnight Walk 14.
what are we doing here?
And release date, come on. Yes, May 30th, finally.
A lot of this state of play felt like it had a bunch of indie vibe games.
Yep, Digimon.
Uh-oh. You know I'm a big fan of that.
Onimusha.
Prepare yourself.
No, this is the remaster?
Era
The Rogue game 16. The remaster 17.
I feel like this state of play, it kind of highlighted how little ideas, how little excitement Sony seems to have for PlayStation. Like
Splitgate 2.
18 Onimusha.
But then a lot of this stuff, a new Digimon game? Okay.
There was 28 games. I was interested in almost all of them. Like, that's insane.
Next generation style of what we could expect from a Grand
know what
Theft.
this
This looks
freaking-
fucking great.
Yeah, yes, because yeah, I know.
So good and tasty.
I will say, I wanted Yote to be there. They won me back with the Returnal sequel.
A lot of this stuff, to me, looked downright boring.
That's a 7 out of 10. It's a solid 7, guys. It's a solid 7. Man, towards the end, it started getting better. I would say towards the end, it started getting better.
I feel like this state of play, it kind of highlighted how little ideas, how little excitement Sony seems to have for PlayStation.
I'm not at all plussed or bothered by the lack of first party.
Yeah, right.
DOA, yeah. DOA, DOA, DOA. Them a phone gaming is claiming Conco Petty. DOA, 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 DOA. Phone is claiming Conco Petty. DOA, DOA, DOA. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of a Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation Fanboys, the whole gaming industry in general. This is the place to be. So hit the like button and subscribe for more similar content. What do you guys think about the state of play? Give it a rating down there from 1 to 10. Personally, I thought it was a great show. I thought it had great content. But is not what Sony PlayStation fanboys love to cap for. Where are the bangers? Where are the exclusives? Where are these first-party games that y'all bought the PlayStation 5 Pro for? 90% of the games shown in there are going to all platforms: Xbox, PC, and even the Nintendo Switch. And I keep on telling you guys, this is why I'm rooting for Sony PlayStation to get better. That way I can get some of these bangers on my PC and maybe even on Xbox. But PlayStation proposition right now is just not it. They leaning heavily on third-party deals. I heard somebody said in one of the Sony PlayStation fanboy podcasts that they wish that the person making these third-party deals was named CEO of Sony PlayStation. I couldn't even get MBG's reaction, and that was because he locked the stream behind memberships. And I don't mind being a member of his channel, but he probably is gonna notice and kick me out or block me or whatever. I would have loved to see his reaction, but man, what do you guys think about that? The excitement wasn't there for Sony PlayStation fans, and it really goes to show, like Dreamcast guy said, which I had to agree with him, the lack of creativity and excitement on Sony PlayStation side is starting to show. They doing quick money grabs like Days Gone remaster. Like, who in the hell was asking for that? Where was Gozo Jote? Where was the new Fur games? Where was Marathon? Those are the games that people want to hear about. Baby Steps was MIA. Honestly, what the hell happened to that game? I would love to see what the hell they doing, because Devolver Game is one of my favorite developers, and I would like to see what they done with Baby Steps. Seems at least that this game is going to be fun to play. However, there were a couple of announcements that I gotta say that I love to see, but we already knew that they were coming, like the Shinobi announcement, and people acting surprised when this came out. I think it was like in the Video Game Awards that Sega was like reviving all these old IPs that they had, like Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi, Shinobi, Streets of Rage, yada yada. We already knew this. Everybody knew about Monster Hunter. That's crazy. There's people actually playing the beta. And look, even though it's nice that they showed some love to the game, that's like literally one of the biggest games releasing this year. And everybody knows that the beta with Monster Hunter Wilds is actually going on at this moment. Another announcement that I actually love, and it's because I'm a fan of the franchise, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of people didn't care for it, was Borderlands 4. We actually got a release date. It's coming out this year in August, and I can't wait to get my hands on Borderlands. Hopefully I can stream it here on the channel, and I can hopefully team up with you guys and take down some of these enemies. Other than that, I'm gonna be like Marlon Gaming Nation. I'm gonna give this game a solid 7 out of 10. My opinion, I feel like the excitement was missing a little bit. Some of these games we already knew. The pacing was kind of weird. I like the announcements, some of them, but at the same time, there's really nothing out there on PlayStation side that'll make me go ahead and be like, damn, I need to get me a Sony PlayStation ASAP. I do feel, however, that if you play on Sony PlayStation and Sony PlayStation by itself and you don't have a companion device like a PC or an Xbox, you're gonna be missing on a lot of games. For example, by the time you watch this video, Avowed is probably out on early access, and I can't wait to play that game. By the time that we get to that game, we already forgot about the state of play. By the time that Sony PlayStation, dudes play Forza, we are on to Forza 6 and maybe the next new game. The fact is, the Sony PlayStation is showing a lot of weakness right now. I don't want to say that they're dead, because they're not. The brand is super strong. Besides, they got the ponies. You know, the ponies, they don't do anything to save and protect Sony PlayStation. In fact, you saw some of the reactions. Some of these guys were saying that the show was amazing, that they liked the majority of the games when you know that this is not true. Many of these games are in the type of games that Sony PlayStation fanboys like to cap for. Let me know down in the comments what was your favorite reaction and why. And let me know also if I missed anybody, because I know that I couldn't get MBG's reaction because he protected his live stream. Let me know if I'm missing anybody that you would like to see the reaction, and I'll probably include them in the video next time. You already know the deal, man. Hit the like button and subscribe for similar content, bro. I'm gonna be here on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern time with Power Boss and the Archangel Nexus. We're gonna be rocking a live stream show, and we're gonna hang out and we're gonna talk about all of these topics and more. So y'all already know the deal. It's your boy Demo Flow checking out.